have this thirst for blood. It's locked, all right.
There's a giant fucking maze, dude. Holy shit. There's no way through from this point. This is a fucking dead end. I mean, like, how the fuck does the suspense keep me going there when I can do this? I could literally just phase right through the motherfucker. Lancashire and Torqueshire Railway. Okay, there's an opening there. But we can't get through this way. Okay, if I can get through this way, try to go through this building and then get up through that way. I know I can go through here. There's no way to fucking go through here. So how the fuck are you supposed to get in there? Because I was already here. I jumped off this dock to get over this side. Because this fucking gate's locked. I don't know. Maybe the game's too fucking retarded to know how to do its job. There is that. Didn't think about it. I did notice focus at the beginning of this motherfucker, so that right there will tell me it's retarded as shit. She left this in there. This was green. Ew. No, I'm just kidding. It is what it is, man. He's young, he's allowed. These newfangled kids these days trying to bring back the neon days. Holy shit. Baby, oh yeah, I forgot I was broadcasting, wasn't I? Whoops. Well, you know what? If they ain't watching, I don't care. Not my problem. Yeah. Let my baby eat her breakfast in peace, enjoy her cup of coffee, and then join the world of the living.
Okay. We can either take the docks, still not make it in there. Try to go through here. Go that way. Is that a possibility? I fucking wish this controller would stop. Like, look at this. He just keeps fucking walking. So, I know we can't go through this gate because it's fucking locked. Every time I try, locked. There's no way to come across here because there's no fucking boats. I can't get over here, get in there, and then try to teleport here because this is all closed area. I've gotten up into the house, and there's no fucking door that comes out this way. So the only thing I can fucking think of is somewhere in this bitch. And I gotta find it. And the only way to get in there is through the fucking sewers. The only thing I can think of at this point, because I'm getting fucking frustrated. It's been 2 fucking hours I've been working on trying to find this prick sickle. And you know what? I mean, I'm fucking part Irish, but this guy, I'll be kicking him in his fucking McNuggets, I swear to fucking God. Making me fucking go through all this bullshit that he's making me do.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Are you fucking serious? Fuck off, dude. I was about to fuck you up. I was gonna make you explode, bitch. As we know, that gate will not open. And once again, as I stated, no fucking way out this way. So how the fuck do we get to Mulaney? How do we get to Seamus?
I cannot enter.
No fucking shit, Dick Tracy. That's pretty obvious. This motherfucker has got the Fortress of Solitude in this fucking bitch. There he is! Fucking shiv him! He can't go nowhere. He's a fucking vampire. It's not like they can fucking fly or anything. Even though it literally tells you you have the ability to fucking fly. I hate people. So like I said, there's only fucking one way in there. And that's going this way. Right fucking here. There's gotta be a way through. And this is a dead end. You can't get through here. You can't get through this fucking gate. Which, if you want me to do the fucking mission, you should let me come through this fucking gate. And they won't. Fuck you. God damn it, man. I like how it shows two fucking entrance ways here. Like, you can fucking get in two ways. But no fucking way to get into the middle section to get to it. So, yeah, I'm just like really fucking thrilled at this moment with this game. And being that this is edge of map, there's you can't fucking tell me I gotta fucking teleport to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here, here. No, because I got along the shoreline trying to find it. What the fuck is going on? I thought maybe there was a way to access it through North Dock, like there was a boat here and then I could teleport across here. But these are the docks right here. So, and there's no opening here. You see there's an opening here. This is like a docks here. But there's no docks over here. So how the fuck am I gonna jump from there to there? You can't, because there's nothing there that'll let you. And the one way I thought you'd be able to get in was, oh, you jump up through the front of the hideout, there'd be a door here, you just drop down in, and hey, mom's your word. No, fuck no, that ain't how that's working. So, and thinking I could come in through this way and go straight across, yeah, that's fucking not happening, like, ever. Like, I will show you. Maybe it is. Holy fucking shit, I'm so retarded. I honestly thought I'm so dumb. Blow up, motherfucker. Yeah. I loved it. You deserve that, you piece of fucking gutter trash. Fucking guys are getting on my nerves. So it was that fucking easy the whole time, and my dumb ass just didn't even see that you could just go right down there. and go up the docks. How exquisitely fucking retarded. Now, something tells me I could have went this way and just went straight up. So why don't we try that? Let's try to make it the least illogical way possible. They might have patrols here, but it won't be excessive patrols like it was before in the city. Motherfucker. You fucking dick. Bro. This is where we started the game, now that I think about it.
This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still warm.
I'll send you
You first, fucker.
Eat this!
Eat this. You'd think them motherfuckers would piss themselves and run away watching their friends explode right in front of them, but no. We are the Almighty's greatest weapon. Drunk Irishman. Hurry shit, please. Oh yeah, and that's how that worked, homeboy. You just became literally sewer paste. How'd that make you feel? Show us on the vampire doll where it touched you.
It's locked.
Because it's a fucking exit. Anything that's locked in this game 98.9% of the fucking time is a tea and crumpets moment. I'm just kidding.
over there!
Oh yeah, over here. Blow up, Cesar. Yeah. I could see the fucking letterhead on this death. Dear Mom and Dad. Our brother Seamus McFeely fucking got blown up by a fucking vampire. He is street paced. Here is the first check of his insurance policy. Love, your other street paced boy.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton. But I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No. But I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Huh? You're a goddamn enemy. Don't you forget it.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Oh no, Miss Paxton, you really don't know my kind. You have no idea who I am.
All right, okay. No need to get all worked up.
Quit being a fucking cunt, and he won't have to be.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Where's the event? No event.
You again? What do you want?
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Do you need medical help, Miss Paxton?
No, thank you.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Come now, Lottie. There is still much work.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Is it not dangerous to work here?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Come now, Lottie.
I am Patty's O'Brien. She's Ivana. Ivana Humbalot. You over here still talking shit, you drunk hag? You know what? I have just the idea.
You again? What
I'm
do
gonna
you
kill
want?
everybody here. Oh, Nomichibai. We're gonna go eat right here in front of your sister. In front of your
I know I
sister.
promised you would make everything right, Mum. But it's not been that simple.
I'm just kidding. I ain't gonna kill her. I just want her to fucking freak out and be like, "Where the fuck am I?" Motherfucker. Shasha. see, on a photograph. There's old Shawnee boy. What were you doing? It's Shawnee McShame Shawnees. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I have to see for myself. But your sense of purpose and calm gives me some relief.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Sean Hampton swears he didn't kill anyone. To prove his innocence, he gave me a key to access the local sewer system. He says I will find all the proof I need down there. He also said he's Irish as fuck and he's a frickety McPrickle. I do need some fucking blood.
It's in the pits, where the city is darkest. The place you'll find your light. We'll have a talk when you've returned from the sewers, Doctor.
Great, get the fuck out of me way so I can fucking loot your dresser. Here we go. Forgive me, God, when I'm about to give up. Sometimes I wish I'd never saved Dyson Delaney and Johnny who fell in the canal. There I said it, please forgive me, Lord. I'm just a sinner. Dyson may be the most frustrating case I've had to deal with since I opened my shelter in the East. And now this man regularly makes me so irritated. And I think I recently found out why. Mr. Dyson Delaney. I'm gonna fucking vamp out on you now.
We shall have a good chat later, Dr. Reed.
Oh, I'm about to fucking give you a good chat, homie. I'm gonna nibble on your fucking innards. Where's that fucking sewer? This was where you came up. No, it isn't. The sewer is back over here. That's right, I forgot. I was at it before.
What have we here? Lost your horse, governor? Or are you just out your...
Oh, shut the fuck up before I slap the shit out of you, lady. I swear to Christ. Oh, look at you, the high Tom Titty.
It's hard enough to cover the docks by myself.
Easiest way to find a dead guy.
Bloody monster!
Oh yeah, homie. I got what you want. Oh shit, son. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. Okay, now I need to go right so we can go through this giant fucking maze. Yay for the maze. No, I'm kidding. We need to keep going this way because he said the fucking sewers. So we know where he's at. We know where he's at. You gotta go to the fucking sewer. And we know where it's at. Doodle-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo. Oh look, magically there's fucking people everywhere. Excuse me while I fuck you up! Oh yeah, you first. Oh yeah, time to blow you motherfuckers up.
Oh no!
You guys vomiting?
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
No, you won't.
Giselle's stolen money. Prewen has some unethical ways of financing their war.
a safe place right now, sir.
Oh, I know. There we go. Nice. Here we come a wassailing along the lanes of fame. I can't believe that there isn't no safe house over here on the West Docks. Some of our scouts recently spied the presence of a certain Ichabod Throgmorton near the East Dock. She'll probably see him patrolling. Claiming that he's a specialist to make sure the man is a fraud and not even a real con man. Damn. Way to sacrifice an innocent. Here we come a wassailing so fair to be seen. Yes, put away my plate, go have a cigarette, and enjoy the beginning of my morning. Nonchalantly parting across the prairie. Okay? Go outside, you go potty. Do you have the pill? Go pee pee. You can go potty. You can go potty. I gotta make a pee. You can help yourself. Do that. Sir, I immediately have to go spare my water. So sorry. baby boy. Oh boy.
I cannot enter. So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
That doesn't work.
That gate should shut properly now.
Okay. Which once again. Tells me nothing about what we got to do. Evidently, This poor bastard. He was eaten by a guppy.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood. It's locked, all right.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again! The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! I shall tear them apart and spill my blood to the pissing wells!
Yeah, he's not dead.
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter.
At least one Skal escaped Fergal's wrath. The poor creature is bleeding to death. He cannot be far. How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
No. Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, vampire. But thank you.
So you're the sewer dog I've been told about. But who are you, really?
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves, if they had their way.
What the hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Skal.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of Immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this Ascalon Club?
Vampire Society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am Old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No. Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her. I must warn you. She is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack. But her body... is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Oh, Bridget, allow me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant. Oh, Bridget, allow me to wander above some years back. It was unpleasant. We're at your mercy. Will you end us? Your smell is enticing. So sweet of blood. Your place is not here. We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master. Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us? The vampire hunters will never find us here. We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
Old Bridget says you are one to trust.
I doubt that. I'm gonna be killing old Bridget and you guys. You're causing me too many fucking problems. So just so you know, be prepared.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. You'd leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest.
Have
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Why do you live here, amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are Skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a Skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a Skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Shornhampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else, and leave me be.
I beg your pardon?
I said, go. Leave me alone, sir.
Sir, you have no idea what could happen to you if you stay here. Why don't you go home?
For fuck's sake. Do I have to punch you in the face to make you disappear? Leave me be!
It's my duty to insist. Death lurks everywhere. I must ask you to go back home.
I'm safe here, don't you get it? I'm better off risking the flu than catching a bullet. Am I clear enough?
I see. Well, since you are obviously hiding from a threat, don't you have a safer place to go?
Do you think I'm stupid? The Night Asylum, the Turquoise Turtle, even Miss Gillingham's attic. I tried them all. No, this is my only chance.
Won't allow me to loot all your shit.
It's locked, all right.
Well, I mean, there really is no safer place to be than on the opposite end of a bunch of fucking skulls, so... I mean, you should leave him alone. He'll be protected. He said, like, literally, there's a fucking skull village right fucking here. Follow the arrow.
How is London? I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Follow your nose. It always knows. Okay, follow the arrows. There's arrow 1. Cruising this way. There's a fucking arrow there. Evidently we go up here. And there's an arrow. And there's an arrow. And at your own risk.
It's locked.
It's so full of shit. It's so full of shite. Master, Master, the blood is the life. Beware, beware. There is blood about. Wait a minute. Was there a little jingle? There was no jingle. Watch the blood. Oh shit. Oh well, I don't feel bad for that guy. Fuck him. He's the enemy. And I'm glad he's dead. Seamus is not a seller. I'm still not understanding how he can walk around with a fucking cross on his persons.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed. I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the Skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
Let's simply agree that all are one and the same. In death, I mean.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
My discoveries. Vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your cheptel, those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey his will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. drink, friend.
No.
I said kneel and drink. Now.
I don't know why they would suffer. The only person that's getting changed is him, and it's not much. It's just enough to keep him from going crazy. Whatever. I don't care either way. But he does need to be around. Burnt letter, I recently heard that. Showing how the shelter.
Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
You again? What do you want?
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money, too?
Yes. Here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly. Well... Thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades, then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his death.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
Why does that upset you so much?
I wish I had found time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
Well, she is healthy, so I ain't gotta worry about.
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Lottie, tell me about the Wet Boot Boys. I know they've threatened you.
Edwina Cox wanted me to provide her with information about Mr. Hampton's resources. I refused.
Is that not dangerous?
Fuck them and their lies. They claim they protect the interests of the neighborhood, but they are just greedy parasites like all the rest.
I respect your courage, Miss Paxton, and I hope life will never wear you down.
Dr. Reed, you know how to make a girl blush. I am glad you came to the docks, whatever your real reasons are.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman's scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
What's going on, young lady?
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father. "29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire, Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
Stop fooling yourself. You've never faced a vampire before. You wouldn't stand a chance.
Well, that's not true, sir. I've already faced one of these creatures.
Oh, really? And you're still alive.
We did not actually fight. I let it go.
What do you mean?
I entered the vampire's den. The stench was terrible. I was ready to kill it. But then I saw it. Just a suffering soul like you and me. I spared her.
Tell me about the vampire you spared.
She was a girl. Her body was a mess. I could see pus running from the deep wound. She was crying in pain.
You cared about her. That's what defines us as human, Ichabod.
Yes, but she was a truly evil creature. I'm haunted by the tragedies she caused ever since I spared her.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Poor boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throckmorton. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Finally. Oh. Nice.
Good evening, sir. I'm amazed you made it back to the docks alone. Good for you.
Well, I could say the same about you, young man. More to the point, who the hell are you?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
And I am Archer Woodbead. Please excuse my assertiveness. I often forget I'm just an old prune.
Do you have any recent news on Sean Hampton's shelter?
The man is still here. He's trying to help others despite the terrible things he endured. I'm impressed.
If you were such a respected figure, surely you have many interesting stories about this part of town.
You bet I do, but make no mistake. I'm no rat, sir. Some secrets are best left buried.
Who would you trust around here?
The owner of the Turquoise Turtle's a decent fella. Tom's his name. Sean Hampton's all right too. Don't particularly share his religious views. He's quite devout if you catch my meaning.
Any remarkable new faces around here?
Nobody. Well, there's that boy Rufus the Curse. I like him, despite the reputation he's made since his parents died. Poor little bastard.
Do you still know anyone? From the old days, I mean.
Most of them are dead. I still give Miss Gillingham salutations. She doesn't remember me. She did once like me. Boy, she was a beauty back then.
I'm sure a district as colorful as the docks must have plenty of stories about strange visitors and creepy characters.
So, you want me to talk about the sewer dog,
if you don't mind.
The sewer dog is a bitch. Appropriately named, an old woman dressed in rags. She has an elegance, though, despite her ugliness. I saw her once. Scared the life out of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
People used to feel safe around here. They had the gangs protecting them. Now all they do is bicker and plot against one another.
Missing the good old days, are you not?
Trust me, son. The longer you live, the less meaning your existence will have. You need to remember the days you still had beliefs.
And what about the gangs?
Back in my day, people trusted the wet boot boys. We looked out for the docks and its families. Nowadays, they're just a bunch of greedy fuckers.
You were a gang member?
I was their leader for a time, believe it or not. Now these bastards act like I'm nothing. Not one of them. They owe me some damn respect.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh, there's Miss Cavendish. Ah, there's Mr. Delaney. Finally, I can fucking heal ye.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally.
Don't take it personally, I'm always pissed as a pot.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well.
Don't take
I'm
it
Dr.
personally.
Jonathan
I'm
Reed.
always
I'm
pissed
Dyson
as a
Delaney.
pot.
I'll try to remember.
I mean, I'm Irish.
This time.
My last name, but I'm Delaney. Don't you get it, you dumb piss.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
It's because you got bronchitis. Here,
This, then.
feel better. I
Perhaps
heal
you
my
could try to
flock.
slow down the
Then I suck your
alcohol
blood.
intake.
I'm just kidding, I don't. I heal them, but...
I can afford.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all to rejoice, then?
Say what now?
Life is hopeless.
What
and
didn't
you
happen?
die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Oh, it is. It is. Yeah, I was thinking it's Tuesday. I was like, fuck.
All the garbage? God damn it, man!
Well, at least it's cold out, so it's not gonna go weird in your car, you know. It was only in there for like 10 minutes max. I would have just left it in there. No. That's what I'm
All
saying.
right.
It's cold.
Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it, and now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is, I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is it true Sean Hampton saved your life?
Yep. The sad saint grabbed my soggy arse and brought me back to the pier after I fell into the canal. I was a wreck back then.
Were you thankful for what he did for you?
Sean Hampton really acted like a saint that day. But I suppose I'm just another lost soul that doesn't deserve to be saved.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly, so joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
About a man named Jed, for a mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some crew, up from the deal, him a bubble in the crude. I had to. Just, let me tell you a little story.
So I just started singing the Beverly Hillbillies as soon as he said that. Oh, maybe. Look, you go outside and drink a little juice. You go outside? Go with me? No? Okay. I can drink that.
you get you some new puzzles? Yes. Let us find out what he's got to say. Another time, maybe.
Another time, perhaps. I'm not sure I want to hear another sad story.
Good, he's recovering.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Oh, right, Mr. Delaney. It's time for you to...
You still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the colour of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London, and here I am.
Do you require medical assistance, Miss Cavendish?
I'm fine, sir. Just have too much work on and not enough sleep.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Have you heard anything about Sean Hampton's shelter?
I was told he caught a deadly disease but survived against all odds. Maybe he really is touched by grace.
Nope, he was touched by me. I turned him. He's now my underling. I had no choice. It was either that or he was going to fucking start killing everybody.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
I still haven't got her whole story yet. Boy, we're going to go talk to this bloke.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
You know, the usual. How was your life here in London? About this part of town? About Sabrina's fear?
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Control what?
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is, and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Nice. I want to drink it.
So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Well, something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
That's just super duper. About this
What can you
part of
tell
town.
me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
Well, that's just super.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Let me go get you that gin, homie. Because I have a feeling there's going to be a bunch of vampires there that I want to kill anyway. Right on. Let's do it. Oh, hard's sake. On the reason why the terrified young man is hiding. I already went down there and talked to him. And there is no question. Locate the man's flat in the borough. Search the flat. Or I could look around and come on. You. Whatever. An unknown event happened. That's fucking great, but where's this dude's gin? I love how this game just fucking, yeah. We'll be back in just a minute. We gotta reload because the game's not giving me the event.